Welcome back to the Fusion Garden. Today, we're covering a complete guide to all the magic and extra plants in PvZ Fusion. These plants are unique, powerful, and sometimes a bit unpredictable, so let's break them down one by one. Starting with Queen Endoflame. It is a powerful magic plant that blasts zombies to dust with solar flares. You unlock her by clearing Odyssey Classic, but she can only be used in Odyssey mode. She costs 200 Sun with a 30-second recharge, and unlike her smaller form, she's much sturdier with 1000 health. Every 3 seconds, she fires 8 homing sun projectiles, each dealing 50 damage. These projectiles can target zombies anywhere on the screen, and she'll always prioritize flying zombies first. Her damage also scales. For every unique Odyssey plant you have on the field, her base damage increases by 25, making her stronger as your setup grows. On top of that, her projectiles generate 5 Sun on hit, and if they pass through Inferno Wood or Infernal Squash Wood, they upgrade into enhanced projectiles that deal 4 times damage and return 25 Sun each. With Odyssey modifiers, that becomes 15 and 50 Sun instead, making her both a powerhouse attacker and a Sun engine. Cold Snap Bean. This is a hovering magic plant with a powerful support role. You unlock it by completing Walnut Billiards. It costs 125 Sun with a 30-second recharge. Its ability is to strengthen Snow Pea shooters placed directly below it. When boosted, they fire Polar Ice Peas, which double both the damage and the cryo points applied to zombies. That means faster freezing and harder hits all in one. Burger Blaster. This is one of the more unique magic plants in PvZ Fusion. You unlock it by beating Vasebreaker, Chain Reaction. It costs 150 Sun, recharges in 30 seconds, and starts with 1000 toughness. At base, it fires 2 random projectiles every 3 seconds, each dealing 20 damage, and also generates 25 Sun every 25 seconds. But the real magic is in its upgrade path. By planting specific allies, you can evolve Burger Blaster into stronger forms. At level 1 with Cactus, its toughness doubles to 2000, its fire rate improves, and it shoots 4 bullets, including spikes, butter, and squash. At level 2 with Melon Pult, its toughness jumps to 3000, damage increases, and it fires 6 shots with Hot Melon, and Melon added in. Finally, at level 3 with Winter Melon, it maxes out at 4000 toughness, 8 shots, attack interval decreased from 2.5 to 2, and gains Winter Melon, Snow Pea, Snow Spore, and Doom Spike. Snipea. It is a powerful magic plant in PvZ Fusion. You unlock it by beating level 9 in Tower Defense mode. It costs 600 Sun and recharges in about 7.5 seconds. Once placed, Snipea fires shots at any zombie on the map, dealing 500 damage per 3 seconds from long range. And every 6th shot is a headshot, instantly deleting almost any zombie, even armored ones. The different fusions available for Snipea are Blazer Snipea. When you add Snipea and Jalapeno, it only deals 300 every 3 seconds, but inflicts an inflamed debuff and deals 100 damage to nearby zombies. The P-Storm Commando, when you add Snipea and P-Shooter, deals 6 projectiles of 20 damage every 1.5 seconds. There is a 3% chance this plant will enter a frenzy effect. The effect shoots 3 Ps every 0.02 seconds, lasts for 5 seconds. Adding another P shooter will turn it back to Snipea. The Blizzard Commando, when you add P-Storm Commander and Ice Shroom, there is a 2% chance this plant will enter a frenzy effect. The effect shoots 3 Snow Peas every 0.02 seconds, lasts for 5 seconds. The Brainstorm Commando, when you add P-Storm Commander and Hypno Shroom, there is a 2% chance this plant will enter a frenzy effect. The effect shoots 3 Hypno Peas every 0.02 seconds, lasting for 5 seconds. It has 10 extra damage per P compared to P-Storm Commando. The Typhoon Commando, when you add 3-Peter and P-Storm Commando, there is a 6% chance this plant will enter a frenzy effect. The effect shoots 9 Snow Peas every 0.02 seconds, lasting for 5 seconds. The Reaper Snipea, when you add Snipea and Doom Shroom, its specials include +1 Doom and Frenzy Charge per shot, consumes 300 Doom charges to trigger a Doom Shroom blast at the location of the first zombie hit, consumes 100 Frenzy Charges for double the fire rate, lasting for 8 seconds, 10% chance for crit for 6 times damage. Crit is guaranteed against zombie with Ember debuff. The Snipea Shroom Squad, when you add Puff Shroom Squad and Snipea, deals 1,500 per 3 seconds split and 1,500 per 0.5 seconds merged. In split mode, every 6th shot is an insta-kill. After 15 shots merges and does AoE splash damage in a 1-tile radius for 15 seconds and then turns back. And the last fusion is the Apocalypse Railgun, which is an epic Odyssey plant which we will discuss another time. Cattail Girl. This is a water-based magic plant. You unlock her by beating attack on Gargantuar. She costs 125 sun with a recharge time of 50 seconds. Once planted, she automatically targets any zombie on the map, with a priority on flying zombies. Every 1.5 seconds, she fires 2 homing projectiles, each dealing 40 damage. Cattail Girl doesn't need a lily pad to be placed, but she still works only in water lanes. Swordmaster. This is a high-cost magic plant that shines in both wide area and close-range combat. You unlock it by beating the God's One. It costs 325 sun with a 30-second recharge. Its first ability is the 5-direction slash. Every 6 seconds, Swordmaster strikes in 5 different directions at once, each slash dealing 200 damage. This lets it hit multiple zombies across a wide arc. Up close, it switches to the rotating sword attack, creating spinning blades around itself for 3 seconds. Each hit deals 30 damage, striking up to 20 times in a 3x3 area, perfect for crowd control. Sword Sage Starfruit. This is a magic plant unlocked after beating the gods in Odyssey mode. You can only use it in Abyss mode after clearing level 10 and buying the perk called +1 Odyssey Fusion. Try refreshing until you get it. It costs 750 sun with a recharge time of 30 seconds. Sword Sage Starfruit attacks in 2 devastating steps. First, it slashes all zombies in a 3x3 area, hitting twice for 1,800 damage each. Then it follows up by summoning 10 giant swords from the sky, each striking anywhere on the field for 1,800 damage. With full range coverage and massive burst potential, it's one of the strongest Abyss plants, though you can only place 1 at a time. Icetip Lily. This is a magic plant, and one of the strongest ice attackers for the water lanes. You unlock it at level 45 in adventure mode. It costs 325 sun, with a recharge time of 30 seconds. It launches 5 icy blades every 1.5 seconds, each dealing 20 damage while piercing up to 2 zombies. On top of that, each blade applies chill and adds 5 cryo points per hit, quickly stacking freeze effects. What makes Icetip Lily especially dangerous is that it deals 4 times damage against already frozen zombies. This makes it a perfect partner for other ice plants, letting you shred even the toughest enemies once they're frozen. Pearmafrost. This is a magic plant that unlocks after finishing level 45 in adventure mode. It costs 150 sun and has a recharge time of 30 seconds with a solid toughness of 4,000. Permafrost's unique ability activates when it's bitten by a zombie. It releases a shockwave in a 3x3 area, dealing 20 damage and applying chill. Each shockwave also adds 35 cryo points, quickly stacking freeze buildup. The effect can trigger every 3 seconds, making it dangerous for any zombie that gets too close. While its main job is area denial rather than direct damage, Permafrost excels at locking down groups of enemies and setting up other cryo plants to finish the job. Double Blast Passion Fruit. This is a magic plant you unlock at level 45 in adventure mode. It costs 100 sun, with a recharge time of 7.5 seconds. Double Blast Passion Fruit is a hovering plant that fires seeds every 1.5 seconds, each dealing 40 damage. On top of that, each hit deals bonus damage equal to 10% of a zombie's maximum toughness directly to its headgear armor. Its ultimate costs 3,000 coins, with a 2-second cooldown, and launches a giant passion fruit seed that damages armor equal to 20% of the zombie's current HP. Amp-nion. This is a powerful magic plant that fights with chained lightning. It costs 225 sun with a 7.5 second recharge, and attacks every 1.5 seconds, dealing 100 damage in a 5x5 range. Each shot can arc to up to 3 zombies, though the chained hits deal only half the original damage. If there are idle Amp-nions nearby, they'll channel their power into the one that's attacking. boosting its damage by plus 150 per helper. This makes groups of Amp-nions incredibly strong, scaling their damage far beyond what a single one could do. So while one Amp-nion is good, a squad of them can completely fry waves of zombies with non-stop lightning. Chrysanteum. This is a magic plant you unlock at level 45 in adventure mode. It costs 100 sun with a recharge time of 50 seconds. It is a support plant that disappears 2 seconds after being planted. When it vanishes, it grants all plants in a 3x3 area around it complete immunity to damage and crushing for 6 seconds. With its low cost and strong protective ability, Chrysanteum is perfect for shielding your key attackers during heavy pushes or saving plants from gargantuan smashes. Nyan Squash. This is a magic plant unlocked by beating Squash Showdown. It costs 125 sun with a recharge time of 30 seconds and deals a massive 1,800 damage when it crushes zombies. What makes it special is its seed pack mechanic. If it doesn't hit anything, it drops its seed pack. For each zombie crushed, it drops a squash seed package up to a maximum of 3. And if it crushes 3 or more zombies at once, it also drops an additional spicy squash seed package. Keep in mind though, this ability doesn't trigger in water lanes. Gravebuster. This is a returning plant from the original PvZ, and it keeps its classic role in Fusion. You start using it at level 10. It costs 75 sun with a 7.5 second recharge, and it can only be planted directly on top of a grave. If not, a seed pack will be produced. Once placed, it chews through the grave in 5 seconds, clearing space for your plants and preventing zombies from spawning there. Endoflame. This is an extra plant unlocked at level 9 in adventure mode. It costs 125 sun with a recharge time of 50 seconds. Endoflame's unique ability is that it absorbs up to 6 projectiles, and for each one, it generates 25 sun. On top of that, when Endoflame is destroyed, it drops fertilizer, which can be used to heal other plants or accelerate their growth. Imitator. You unlock it by beating the Odyssey Gacha Imitator, and it costs 100 sun with a 5-minute recharge. When you plant Imitator on another plant or fusion, it gives you a free seed packet of that plant. That means you can double up on powerful plants without spending more sun. But there are limits. Imitator can't copy pots, pads, pumpkins, or drones. If it fails, it simply returns as an Imitator seed packet. Use it wisely, as it has the longest recharge time in the game yet. Barley. You unlock it by beating the iZombie puzzle without pressing the Start Fight button. Once in hand, for just 50 sun, it transforms into a random plant every 30 seconds, anything from a sunflower to a premium jalapeno. It turns into Obsidian Barley when you enter Odyssey Adventure. There, it will transform into any random Odyssey plant except for Avarice Shroom. It costs 500 suns and recharges every 60 seconds. Jicamagic. This is one of the most unique extra plants in PvZ Fusion. You unlock it by beating the Titan P Turrets Showcase in Fusion Showcase. It costs just 50 sun with a 30-second recharge. But its true role isn't to attack or defend. Jicamagic is a fusion catalyst for Titan plants. By placing it in the middle of a specific plant pattern, it triggers the fusion process, allowing you to summon some of the most powerful Titan plants in the game. There are multiple Titan plants that you can create with this now. They are Titan P Turret, Juggernaut, Chomper Maw, Melon Mortar, Kraken Shroom, and Pumpkin Bunker, which we will talk about another time. And with that, we've covered all the magic and extra plants currently available in PvZ Fusion. If you're trying to build stronger lineups or just want to experiment with new synergies, these are the plants to keep an eye on. Remember to like and subscribe for more detailed guides and updates. Thanks for watching.